Hello, the correction for the application about short circuit. One of the three lamps, as shown in the adjacent circuit, one of the three lamps L1, L2, and L3 is burned out. To identify it, we propose the following experiments. First, we short circuit L2. We short circuit L2, we connect a wire across the terminals of L2. L1 and L3 don't light up. So when the electric current passes here, the electric current or the lamps L1 and L3 don't light up, it means there is an open switch. So the open switch may be in L1 or L3. So L1 may act as an open switch or L3. So one of L1 or L3 is burned out. We did the second experiment, we short circuit L3. When we short circuit L3 instead of L2, L1 and L2 don't light up. It means one of the lamps, L1 or L2, acts as an open switch, so L1 or L2 is burned out. So we have two cases, and in both cases, L1 interfere in both cases, so the two lamps don't light up. It means, as a conclusion, L1 is the burned out lamp and acts as an open switch. So when we short circuit L2, one of the lamps L1 or L3 is burnt out. When we short circuit, otherwise when L3 is short circuited, then one of the lamps L1 or L2 is burnt out. Therefore, as a conclusion, the lamp L1 is the burnt out lamp. In the second question, we short circuit the dry cell. When we short circuit the dry cell, we connect a wire across the terminals of the dry cell, so the electric current will pass in this wire from the dry cell and get back to the dry cell. Describe what will happen. Of course, the lamps will turn off because the electric current will not pass through the lamps. There's much or excess of electrons passing or getting out from the battery. The battery will be damaged and get empty.